Okay, Mount Vernon. Okay, Mount Vernon. Now I'm in my home. Indeed I am. Mount Vernon Police Department refuses to show up and asks our neighbor here to turn it down. They don't care. Why don't they care? Because it's a Saturday night, Juneteenth. This is not what the ancestors have in mind to disturb the peace of everyone around. People have to go to work tomorrow. Some people go to church tomorrow. There are people who would like to enjoy the peace of their home, maybe even listen to their TV. That's a concept. But here's where I go. Mount Vernon Police Department refuses to do what? Uphold the law and the city ordinance? Why? I need somebody to explain to me, why is it all right for this to go down? We're not even on the same street. How about that? How about that? And this can't be about Juneteenth, because it's nearly midnight, right? Well, not nearly midnight. It's 11:56. We're only an hour away from Juneteenth. All day long. And the police department don't want to say nothing. And then they wonder why some resident constituents have no respect for them as a whole department. They allow certain people to break the law consistently all summer long in the name of what? Juneteenth. Any day is an excuse. Any weekend is an excuse. But I think that my neighbor is the most disrespectful human being on the planet today. Oh yeah, today. Now, I don't give a damn about this music. This is what I don't understand. I don't believe wholeheartedly that all Caribbeans believe that the summertime should turn into a yard festival. Everybody got their windows closed, and it doesn't make a difference, closed, open, otherwise it is what it is. But here's where I go, why is it allowed? Why is it allowed, neighbors? How come the police department and the mayor, our pathetic mayor, has no respect for the people here on the south side of Mount Vernon? Who want to hear this shit? I don't. And I know for a fact people are calling and the police department keeps saying, where's it at? We don't see any loud music. Is it in the house? Is it in the park? There's no damn parks over here. Where's the park over here? Somebody tell me, where is the park over here? The games that people play. My neighbor told me the other day that I need to wash my back. So I'm going to say out loud, bring it, Mount Vernon Police Department. Bring it, Sean Patterson Howard. Watch my back. Why? Because I choose to say that I don't like this, that this is disrespectful, because it breaks the city ordinance. You don't give a rat's ass who votes for you or who doesn't vote for you, because the votes are fraudulent, the fix is in. Who the hell in their right mind is going to vote for somebody that allows this disrespect and then turn around and says, nobody called, we don't have any recordings from dispatch that anybody's recording or complaining about other people disrespecting the city ordinance and the law by playing this music. And y'all want to threaten me because I say I don't like this? I have a fucking right to say I don't like it. It's against the city ordinance. It's disrespectful. All day long? Who the fuck is this chick? She's disrespectful. She should be arrested. She should be arrested, fined, and violated. With all the crime that's going on here in Mount Vernon, they got an open backyard inviting in every Tom, Dick, and Harry as the night goes on. Who got time for that? Motherfuckers coming into the neighborhood casing shit behind this old bullshit. And then the police department is saying, well, we have break-ins. Why the fuck do you think we got break-ins? We're inviting everybody in. That's willing to break the law with people that are breaking the law. What you expect? Woo! In the city council, what the fuck they doing? Well, we get a lot of phone calls, but we really can't locate who it is and what it is. We all know who it is and what it is. We know it's on South 13th. We already know that. It happens every motherfucking summer. Who got time for this shit? And then they get threatened. Because here comes the motherfucking threats. How dare you, black American, got something to say about what I do on my private property? Bitch, turn it down. I'm not complaining. I'm just curious as to why. Why? You want to disturb everybody because you think you can. Oh, wait a minute. Let me roll that back. It's not that you think you can. You know you can. The police department doesn't want to do anything. The police department doesn't want to do anything. The judges don't want to do anything. The mayor don't want to do anything. The city council don't want to do anything. Oh, but they do want to say black people are animals. These ain't black Americans. Let's get it straight. Let's get it straight. We're not talking about black Americans. Let's define what we need to define, because I'm tired of people blaming black Americans for being disorderly and out of content with civility. We're going to have to stop that. We're going to have to stop that right now. We're talking about one Pacific homeowner that is proud that she is not a black American. She says it all the time. And if she's bluffing, she's just bluffing. I don't want to hear this shit. They want to antagonize and scare us and play this kind of music to make us think that they got all this back and we going to be heard if we say something, because we going to get a whole lot of Jamaicans jumping us and bumping us and trying to run us over in the street. Because we don't want to hear their music. And when I say their music, I mean that particular music at this fucking hour. That's what I'm talking about. I can't hear my TV. I can't play my music. Yeah, we were. Well, if the position was different, and our Jewish brothers and sisters was calling White Plains to complain about this, something would be done. Mount Kisco, something would be done. Hartsdale, something would be done. Scarsdale, something would be done. But not so much here in Mount Vernon, because we don't have our Jewish brothers and sisters that live in our community. They just own shit here. They don't give a fuck. And neither does the mayor. Mount Vernon, make sure, come hell or high water, that Sean Passon Howard is a one-term mayor. Let's make sure that Derek Thompson is a one-term city council member. Let's make sure that these motherfuckers that insist on disrespecting the city ordinance and breaking the law and using the police department to further their agenda are removed from office. Let's meet these motherfuckers at the polls. Yeah. Why is it allowed? And she don't care. That whole family don't care. All they care about is making that little bit of money on the side. That's all they care about. Is making that little bit of money on the side and disturbing the peace. It doesn't even occur to them. As a matter of fact, it doesn't even matter because they don't care. Who wants to hear that? I don't want to hear that. don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Sweet Jesus, I don't want to hear this. And this is how animosity builds between communities, neighbors, cultures, and ethnicity. This is how it builds, because it's unnecessary. Because I can wholeheartedly tell you that I have no respect for that person that believes that because it's on her property, she has a right to do what she wants to do. Arrogant, narcissistic, deviant neighbor. Music that loud? That loud? Really? This person is demonstrating that she don't have no respect for anyone. The only thing she cares about is a little piece of change that she's getting on the side compared to the salary that she's bringing in. What kind of shit is that? Oh my God. I'm disgusted. I'm fucking disgusted. I am. I'm not gonna lie. Who wants to be bothered? And the police refuse to show up. The police refuse to show up and give the resident constituents that pay their salary relief. The resident constituents pay the salary of the police department, and they refuse to uphold the law and the Constitution in respect to the city ordinance Constitution that they swore to uphold when they were sworn in to become officers. Not even the new recruits that were just sworn in are on the scene to do their job. Ha! It's a fucking joke. Sean Passing Howard is a joke. Who want to hear that shit? I want to hear it. All day long. All day long. It's going to be all night long. And nobody's going to do shit about shit. And when there's shootings and drive-bys and cars being broken into and houses being broken into, everybody's always so surprised. What you expect? You're bringing in every underbelly nature into the community just to satisfy pockets. It's not impressive. As a matter of fact, I can't imagine that anybody could sell their property on that street with all that damn music. They stuck. They stuck. And if it was me, and I bought property, and I made these phone calls, and then I tried to sell my property, and I couldn't, because of that noise crap, that bitch would be paying me for as long as I lived next door. She'd be paying everything. But you see, that's me. That's me. Because if you're going to block me from making my money and from selling my property, because you want to do what you want to do and how you want to do it, baby, you're going to pay me every summer in court. You're going to pay my property taxes. You want to whoop it up? Pay my property taxes. I can't even enjoy my home. You're going to pay my property taxes. As a matter of fact, I believe that she should be paying my rent every summer. She is doing what? Disturbing my peace and enjoyment. Under any other circumstances, anybody else would be compensated. And everybody that's on duty tonight that works at the Mount Vernon Police Department should be relieved of their duty. From the captain, the supervisor, the lieutenant on down. Oh yeah, they should all be relieved of their duties. Every single last one of them. But see, when you have a voice in this community, people don't get relieved of their duties. They get celebrated, and you become the person that is attacked, threatened, targeted. And this ain't a black thing. This is a real ignorant kind of thing. Yeah. All of that music. You think they gotta play that shit so loud? For who? For who? They can't hear each other. They can't even hear each other talking. They can even hear each other talking. In the meantime, they want you to close all your windows and lock yourself in the house. For what? So they can carry on? So they can carry on? For real? All right, Sean Pass and Howard. Thank you very much. We all thank you on 12th Avenue and 13th Avenue for your inability to do the next right thing. And we want to let you know we'll be meeting you at the polls, baby. We're going to meet you at the polls. All those people that think that you the cat's meow, they're not going to think you the cat's meow when it's your turn to run, baby. We're going to meet you at the polls. We're going to blow your mind at the polls, baby. We're going to all turn out the same way we turned out when Barack Obama was running for office. We are going to meet you at the polls. And this increase in sanitation, senior citizens $50 and everybody else $250, and this lawlessness that you're putting forward, you're not telling union members 456 that you're privatizing sanitation and their contracts don't say nothing about privatization. But you go ahead, mama. They ain't seeing you. They love you because they don't understand the bullshit that's about to go down. As a matter of fact, the bullshit that's going down. I digress. It's all the same shit to me.